Hello, my beautiful little Moglets. Today we are taking a look at the patch notes they recently released about 5 seconds ago because I've been a nerd and have been refreshing the page, waiting for them because this is very exciting. Big patch coming. And I wanted to go over them. We are getting the Alchemist Steeple, first of all. The Alchemist Steeple, where you can craft a variety of items, has been opened in the Sanctuary. In addition, players will now be able to craft accessories in the Steel Workshop. This is probably one of the most exciting things. I can't wait to jump in there, craft 100 rings, because my ring luck in Dragon is bad, and I just want to craft some nice rings. But yeah, the Alchemist Steeple also, this place that has been locked since launch, we are getting. Looking forward to checking that out as well, but that Steel Workshop buff, looking really forward to that. So like all the other stations, you need the Breath of Orbis to enhance its properties. There's an example image that shows that the gold cost can be reduced by 5% on the first level and go up from there. And we actually have a little table here showing all the levels. So gold cost reduction, so upgrading the laboratory building seems almost necessary if you want to use it to its full potential. And then the ingredient storage where you can increase the quality points. I'm not exactly sure what that means yet, but we'll get to that. So starting at level 1, you can craft random equipment charms. It looks like you'll need to throw a lot of gear in there to get this charm. Maybe I'll do some math to see if it actually saves gold. I don't know, it is random, so maybe you can get like a weaker one and it won't really be actually super worth it. I assume the quality of gear increases this meter down there you can see. That might also be the quality points gauge. And the higher you raise that, perhaps the easier it is to get that up. The grade and amount of items crafted will increase depending on the quality grade. Yep. Oh, and it looks like there's actually 3 from one of those. So yeah, and there's also an epic one there. Oh, but there's craft limits. Once a week for equipment, once a week for accessories. Okay, that's a little bit weird, but okay. It'll reset every Monday according to your server time. At level 2, you can craft essence. Personally, I don't care as much about that, but I'd say for newer players, it can definitely be pretty useful. Like if you can't do the hardest hunts, could be definitely quite useful depending on what you actually need, but you can see it down here. So it looks like lower quality things, you can make higher quality things, basically. So yeah, for the guys that can do the hardest hunts, it's pretty much useless, I would say. But yeah, for the newer players or the mid-game players, I would say it's pretty useful. Oh, and here we can actually see that we get recipes to craft some of these crafting materials, and you have to do like reputation quests, it looks like. All right, that's pretty interesting. All right, but yeah, I guess we'll see what's going on with that. Craft limits, you can do it 5 times per day. And then we got probably the most interesting thing, catalyst crafting. They have made catalyst easier and easier to farm over time with the AP shop, with a lot of side stories having tons of rare catalysts in them, but another way to get catalysts, it's always good. It looks like you'll need several other catalysts to make a catalyst of your choice, but you know, I mean, if you're the impatient type, it's good because when you don't need this catalyst right now, and you can have your, you know, fully awakened new 6-star whatever, then yeah, awesome. But ultimately, all the catalysts can be used, and you're using more catalysts for less catalysts. This is what it looks like, so maybe tread carefully or do it, whatever. I'm not your boss. I'll probably do it. I'm the impatient type. Hell yeah. The amount of items obtained depends on the quality grade. More quality points will be required for higher grade materials. So epic, you need 80 points and you can get 3 to 4. Jeez. Quality grade. Oh, that's for rare catalyst. For epic catalyst, 160 points for 3. All right. So if I'm understanding everything correctly, there's no actual RNG involved here, thank God. It's just, you kind of need a lot to get a little, but you get the ones you choose. So I think, yeah, but it sounds good. And oh geez, so you get 10 points for a rare catalyst, which means you need 16 rares to make 3. That's actually not that bad. You know, it's actually not that bad. Epic catalysts are a pain, a big pain. So I hope I'm actually understanding that correctly, because really, 16 rares, you know, it sounds like a lot, but there are some catalysts that apparently I never have any heroes that use them. I have like 60 to 80 of some catalysts, so it's like, hell yeah, I can get a bunch of stuff. But you can only craft the epics once per week. The rares you can do once per day. And of course, accessory crafting is coming. We already talked about that. Gonna scroll down to get more details though. 78 crafting materials for a level 85. It's a lot, but you know, I think it's worth it. Maybe. I have over 1,000 of the crafting materials, so we can have a pretty fun time getting those rings. And once we get a couple really good rings, we'll probably move on to necklaces. But yeah. Also, an improvement to the UI. We can see all the crafting material we have. I guess that's pretty useful. Mostly, it's just going to be the highest grade that most people are interested in. But yeah. We also got some new information about this new 100 floor tower. This will be starting on the 1st of July, so we still got about a week to wait for that, but pretty excited. Starts at the same time for all servers, as you can see there, and it resets at the same time for all servers as well, except for Europe and global. Actually, Korea and Asia are at 6 p.m. or 1800, and Europe's at 3 a.m., global 10 a.m. Oh, that's funny. Like Abyss goes down because you're like going down into hell, and then this tower is like going up because we start at the bottom, floor 1, and we keep going up. Like it's some yeah, I mean the background definitely does look more pleasant than Abyss. It says you will not be able to add guardians or supporters to your team. Supporters are usual, but not guardians. Guardians you can take everywhere. What the heck, man? Also, you will consume energy when entering, but there might not be a cap. We'll see. Why speculate when that information is probably present in a few seconds, Tyler? There are 2 battles on every floor. Once you clear a floor, okay, yeah, boom. If the monsters on the current floor are strong, you can use Stigma to weaken them. Oh, I have tons of Stigma saved up. That's cool. You can weaken them 3 times up to 30%. Stigma is only consumed if you clear the stage. If you do not clear the stage, Stigma used to weaken the monster will not be consumed. Oh. That's really cool. The higher you go, oh geez, at floor 2 it costs 330, and who knows if that is the last one or the first one, or if that stacks up, or if that's the total cost. That's just for the last one, 330. So at floor 2 it probably costs almost half a K, you know, 500 plus. That's quite a lot, but you know, hopefully it's not too strong. Oh. Monster weakening is not available from floor 91 to 100. What's the point then? Yeah, I suppose, of course, if someone's struggling before that, but still, that would be the most important place to weaken them. Right. You can obtain main rewards every 10 floors. Here are the rewards. Yeah. Okay. They're alright. It's once a month, so there are 4. Yeah, I mean, it's an extra piece of content. It's not replacing anything. So with that being said, it's fine. You know, a lot of charms. I don't know how long it's going to take to clear, honestly, but it is at least 100 battles, assuming at least, you know, 20, 30 are going to be pretty tough and take a while. So depending on how long you actually have to invest into clearing this floor every month, you know, the rewards could be bad, could be good. Oh, and there's gonna be a ranking. But yeah, this is actually quite similar to Monster Super League's, damn, I forgot what it was called. Anyone from the Monster Super League days? I made a live stream on that. I was considering making a live stream on the Automaton Tower. I don't know if I'm saying that right. As always, I'm probably not. That's why I avoid saying many words. You guys are pretty brutal. But anyway, yeah, regardless. We also have Champion Zerato. He's a Moonlight hero. We thought he was going to be free and in event. It was just speculation though. But yeah, apparently he is not. He does sound good regardless. I thought he was way too good to be a free hero. We already went over him, I believe, in like a leak video. Yeah, we can quickly talk about him again for those that didn't watch that and are watching this one. He's a dark mage, which is pretty interesting. First skill transfers a debuff from the caster to the enemy. Passive is pretty crazy. He's immune to stun and sleep, just like, nope. Get out of here with your CC, and also guaranteed to counterattack when attacked while debuffed. And then of course his active is OP as well. Attack down, defense down, 75% chance, AoE. Soul burn, ignore effect resistance. If he were to have been a free unit, overpowered, but as he is a pay to win unit, or luck to win, whatever, then sounds about right. Got a Kisa drop rate up as well coming. I actually pulled her from, I believe, Mystic Summons a little while ago. Haven't really raised her, but I've been thinking about it because we also should be having Hell raid bosses, and there was a strat Az told me about with her and these bugs. Might give that a try. We also got a challenge here, Emberstorm Pride. Most of us know how the challenges work. The interesting thing is what the reward is. In this case, it seems to be an artifact, as it actually always is also. But What's the artifact do? That's important. So the rewards, of course, the artifact and resist, destruction, lifesteal, and counter equipment. Also lesser charms, golden stigma. Same drop rates as usual. What's the artifact do? Max. 70% chance to dispel 1 debuff when attacked. Can be activated once per turn. This is probably a stupid question because I've never really encountered something like this, but could it dispel instantly like the debuff the enemies are casting? That might be a little bit OP, but then it does cap out at 70% and not 100. But yeah, if it doesn't, I don't know how useful that's gonna be, honestly. Except for like maybe ML aura comps where you get stunned, because ultimately as soon as you get hit with a ML ball, you know you're asleep and then you wake up anyway. So that artifact wouldn't really help in that case. That will require a little bit of testing, because I don't currently know, maybe someone else does for certain. Because I mean, technically it doesn't say has a 70% chance to dispel 1 debuff when attacked while debuffed, you know? So maybe you can get it and dispel it instantly. That would be interesting. It would almost be like a ton of effect resistance without having to have effect resistance. But yeah. And some other reputation rewards. Gold transmit stone's always nice. The artifact, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you can play through story you've already played. That's actually quite cool. UI improvements, you can see that here. Pretty nice. Also, how much of the journal you have filled. And it looks like there's a new filter for heroes. Again, quite nice. A story journal has been added. Players will now be able to go through the stories that they have played once again. So you can just view the text, view the video and the text, view the key image, so just the image by itself, and just view all the content. That's actually cool. You can like break it apart as well. Packs are available as a background. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, that's it. I mean, yeah, we read about like, I guess almost all of this stuff already from the developer note, but this is the first time I'm really seeing images of it for a lot of the stuff. Some of the stuff we did have images for already. But yeah, so this is all final now. We'll be dropping, I believe, tonight, and we'll be back up like tomorrow morning, super early, at least for us EU players. Oh my god, there's a part 2 with a ton of balances. Geez, well, I guess I kind of wanted to do this for a separate video, but I think a lot of them are hero balances. Then again, these are in a much different format with the before and afters with more details, so as a matter of fact, I think I will save this for another video, but I'll try my best to post that today as well. Give my thoughts on everything, because I believe there are some new things as well. As messaged me saying there were some things that I didn't know about, so yeah. For now though, that'll do it. Make sure to tell me what you think about the current information we went over. I'll be posting part 2 in probably like 2-3 hours after this one goes live, so keep an eye out if you want or not. I don't know. Leaving a like if you happen to enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.